back to episode 7 of Win, Brews, or Draw, America's favorite drinking and drawing game. It's the only one that I know of. We are joined by Adam from the Hop Nation USA.
As always.
We are joined by guests Nikki and Eric from episode 155. And we're joined by returning champion Jason Cercone.
What's up?
Reigning and defending.
Here to defend his championship. If you want that kind of intro, you need to get your own Paul Heyman. But yes, we will be playing drinking and drawing games, and the drinking and drawing game is like this. I have 2 categories, 2 drawings per category. Each drawing is worth 1 point. Everybody's allowed to guess what the drawing is, and if you miss, then your opponents get to guess, and you cannot guess again until everyone is guessed. The categories this week are breweries in PA and breweries in CA. So we're talking breweries in Pennsylvania and breweries in California.
Actual breweries or the blog or website?
No. Actual breweries. But with that in mind, we also have one final category, which I give you no hints or anything about until it becomes painfully obvious that you don't know what's going on.
We've never reached that point.
No, that didn't happen at all last week.
Well, not on the final category. Final category, you guys are pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, those Pizza Boy beers really got you guys.
Well, you went and picked the hard ones.
I'm sorry.
Didn't help at all.
I didn't know they were that hard.
That's what she said.
Haha.
Yeah,
With that in mind, let's go to the game board.
I'm going to lob that one up there.
I'm pretty sure everybody's been rewatching The Office now that they have time. So,
Indeed.
and of course, as always, we have merch on tpublic.com. Just search tpublic Hop Nation USA. We have a brand new Hop Monster mask. That's the new merch.
I ordered a mask. Do you see who orders?
I see that I get orders, but I don't see who orders.
Oh, okay. I have an order in. It hasn't arrived yet, or I would have worn it today.
Yeah, I think masks are a little bit on back order, but
That's okay.
But regardless, thank you.
Hey,
yeah, thank you.
it's that time of the my lifetime. I was about to say it's that time of the year. Like quarantine is just a time of the year.
Here we go again.
But it's not that time of the year.
Every time.
I just meant there's a reason they're
Next year, though, could be the time of the year to re-up. Oh, it's time for new quarantine masks.
good. And you should order it from TeePublic, Hop Nation USA.
Yes, thank you.
I've been using the same cutoff shirt sleeves since this all started. That's still...
As long as it works.
I have a
I haven't gotten
Bonnaroo.
sick. I'm good.
Yeah, I have a Bonnaroo bandana with a bunch of blood on it, so yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Is it your blood?
I think.
Yeah,
Well,
it
then
doesn't
yes.
matter.
It's covered in blood. You're immune. You're good.
It's been dried for years. I mean, that's 10 years now, so yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
shit. It has been 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's 10 years since I had that bandana at Bonnaroo, so it's good.
Wow.
All right, so I figured let's start with the breweries in PA. Those seem to be the easiest. And away we go.
Oh, God. I already want to start yelling things out.
I mean, you could do
You
that
haven't even
once.
drawn anything yet.
I know.
It's a tough one.
You weren't here when I said I have a really bad problem, which is like wanting to yell out answers.
That's not her answer.
I got it.
It's not a fun
Ah.
answer.
I think I
Okay.
do too.
Yeah, Jason, what is it?
Tattered flag.
Oh, fuck, dude. Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Am I right?
Yes.
I've been practicing since last week.
Yes, that was literally going to be
well,
tattered flag.
it was nice playing with y'all.
I want to keep this going until the pandemic is over. I'm going to be like that guy on Jeopardy that couldn't lose.
The Ken Jennings.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to go kind of like this, but I was holding that off, until I put some color into it. But yeah, oh well, whatever. That's it.
It wasn't my guess. I mean, it was.
All right, then. The next one. Hey, this is actually pretty good because it makes up for last week.
This is gonna turn into like an 8-minute episode.
Hey, that's way easier to consume for people, and it's a lot less I have to draw.
Yeah, and a lot less editing.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Yeah,
No.
go ahead.
Kidding.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, can you take Jason out of the room? There's a scribble on the board, and he has it.
The fix is in.
You can't. Champ is here. That's why he's the champ. You can't just boot him because he's good at it.
I'll take a stab, but
If you want to, I don't suggest it.
well, is it Love City?
Nope.
Okay.
I can draw a heart a lot better than this.
Well, I didn't know how many beers you had before you started, so it could have gone any way.
I had two, and one of them was a big boy stout, but
Is that Aurochs?
that is not Aurochs either.
Ah,
So Nikki and Eric,
the board
you
is
guys-
open.
Board is open. You can wait for the drawing to actually be done.
No, what's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Winning is the fun in that.
So has anybody been watching anything now that the last dance is over? You guys had a pretty...
I'm going through withdrawals.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do on Sunday.
You guys had a pretty rousing discussion, honestly.
Adam, what did you think of the conclusion?
I was kind of disappointed they didn't talk about. They talked about what happened afterwards for like 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
that was it. I kind of wish they went into a little bit more about Jordan eventually going to the Wizards and Pippen going down to Houston and things like that,
Yeah,
and
well,
how the Bulls just have turned into nothing for the last 20-some years.
I mean, the whole season, I mean, that whole thing was about the last dance. Phil Jackson called it that. I think that's why they
Mhm.
cut it off where they did. They didn't need to go into the rest of it because, honestly, the rest of Pippen went to Portland, didn't he?
I know he eventually got to Portland. I don't know
Maybe he did go to
where he
Houston.
went to first.
Okay. I thought it was good. I knew that I could tell when it was getting to the end. I was like, well, I guess they won't have time to cover anything else because,
Right.
so. But no,
I will say the end of
great series,
episode 9, where Jordan and Bird were in the bowels of the arena after Game 7 with Indiana. That was the best close I think I've ever seen on a show.
yeah, that was cool.
Listen, thank you for talking about other things. While we were, like, I feel like we should know.
Did you Google it while we were talking?
No, we actually didn't. We were like, I was like, okay, these are non-official. I was like, okay, Hilltown. Then we were like, Devil's Backbone, but that's in Virginia. And I don't know if Eric has a guess. He can just go.
Evil Eye. Is that a brewery?
That is not the one I'm drawing.
Okay.
That is a brewery? Evil
I
Eye?
don't know. No, I
I'm,
was just
sh- I'm
yelling.
sure it is, but I can't even say that it's in PA.
Okay.
So the
it's-
board
it's-
is open to everybody now.
Yeah, everybody can guess again.
Well, we can guess. Doesn't mean we know what it is.
It should be pretty obvious.
Every
Like,
time,
like,
every time you say that, that's never the case.
yeah. Like, I don't know. Do I make another guess?
You can.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're saying it's obvious, but I don't know. All I see is like a Devil's Eye. So is Devil's Eye a brewery in PA?
Devil's Eye is a brewery in PA.
Boom! I knew it. Knew it all along. Oh my gosh.
Devil's Eye residing in Dillsburg, PA in York County.
Oh, of course, that one. I actually go to York every year for work, and I've never been there. But now I know.
Yeah.
I'll go next time.
And you won't ever forget it either.
I will never forget it now.
I believe the drawing was pretty obvious. That's why I went with that one. But
It was very obvious, but I didn't know it.
Yeah,
Does
it
their
wasn't-
logo actually have the arrow pointing at the eye?
Yeah, it's a shitty child's drawing with an arrow pointing at the eye. So that brings us 1 point to Jason, 0 points to Adam, and 1 point to Nikki and Eric. And we're moving on to the next category, breweries in CA. So I started watching a new show that people might like. It's called Upload.
Heard mixed things about that.
I kind of like it. It's very I don't know. It reminds me of The Good Place a little bit.
Okay.
In that
Isn't it Michael Shear?
I don't know if it is.
Okay, I thought he was in on that one.
Yeah, I don't know who wrote this or how this came about. But it's a pretty decent show. It's got a lot of elements of different things in it. So
Nice.
I would suggest giving it at least like 2 episodes.
How'd your episode 6 of Brews Brothers breakdown go? Looking forward to hearing that.
Oof.
Brutal.
I think I
Yeah.
guess.
Firestone Walker.
Hey, you guys get the point.
Ow!
Whoa.
Star Wars. That's
Yep.
a wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, it was gonna be. There's the.
Finish drawing. I want
Yeah,
to see this.
keep going.
I'm not gonna do it all, but.
I mean, look, we're going so fast. You may as well do it all.
It was going to be, here's the walker part, and here's the fire, and then
That's a walker?
yeah, the ATST walker.
Okay.
I'll make it a little clearer.
Yeah, duh. Just kidding. That's so mean.
The walker part.
Huh.
It's a good walker, Steve. You don't need to justify.
Well, no, I was giving. You're right. We've been going a little quick, so yeah. And then there's
Yeah,
this-
no. This is a wonderful drawing. I could never draw this quickly online.
He already gave you the points. You don't have to suck up anymore.
All right, never mind. Take back all I said. Just kidding.
All right, that means we move on to the other one. And this one, I'm going to be very specific on what I want as an answer.
And this could be anything.
No, this is still California.
Still breweries, yeah, still breweries in California.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the last one is anything.
Got it.
But this is a very specific answer that I want.
Okay. Is there like an abbreviation that you would not accept? Is that what you-
Yeah. It's you just have to name the brewery in full.
Okay.
So this one's going to take a little bit, so feel free to talk about something. You can try and guess it right off the bat, but
I don't know if you guys seen this new show called Brews Brothers.
Well,
so yeah, back to that.
What was episode 6? Was that the one with the game?
The
No.
dildos.
Oh, okay. The game is the next one. Okay.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
it a good episode? Should I watch it?
Oh, yeah. As good as all the others.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Okay.
It's in the top 7.
Yeah.
All of it.
All right. What have we been doing? I've been baking a lot of bread on quarantine, guys. If you want a good recipe, hit me up.
I've been going down the cookie path a lot. I've been making cookies left and right.
Nice.
I just saw the copycat recipe of the Levain cookies from New York City. They're like these big chocolate chip cookies.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try those out, but nowhere seems to have cake flour or really any flour. But I specifically need cake flour to make those cookies.
What makes cake flour different?
The protein percentage in cake flour is only 7 to 8.5% protein.
Which is less than all-purpose.
All-purpose is like 9 to 11% protein.
Wow.
Yeah. If you guys want to know about flour, like,
And then does it help it get that fluffy?
yes. So cake flour would be like a lighter, where bread flour is on the other end of the protein percentage to like get this rise and robust like bread, whereas cake you want to be soft and like everyone's favorite word, moist
No.
and things. So cake is on the one end of the spectrum, the flour, bread is on the other end of the spectrum. So I have pastry flour, which is I guess the one between cake and bread. So I guess I could try it with that, but I haven't. Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing that happens is it's okay,
Yeah, the worst
and you still eat it
thing
anyways.
is I have chocolate chip cookies.
Right.
And that's not bad, I guess.
I actually just made some chocolate chip cookies last night.
Mm.
They are fantastic.
Nice. Do you have a secret or a special way that you make them?
So I found a recipe that uses maple syrup
Ooh.
in the recipe. And what's nice is my dad makes homemade maple syrup.
Oh wow.
So I was able to get some homemade syrup and put that into the recipe. It is choice.
That sounds awesome. We haven't made any pastries. I've made like every type of bread. But pastries we have not made.
University.
Guys, Eric, whisper.
So I know what all three of those things are, but I don't know how they go together.
Nope.
Man, I'm just gonna. I mean, it seems like everybody's there. This was the final element that was really gonna set it.
Is it like Auburn Ale House?
Auburn Ale House out of California. Yes, it is.
Cool.
Great. Never heard of them.
I've never heard of it either.
Again, it's a very specific drawing to get a very specific answer. But yes,
it is a specific answer. Thank you for being so diligent. Has anyone ever had Auburn Ale House? I have not.
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I just heard of them 2 seconds ago.
Nope. No,
Could
no.
you have gone any more obscure?
Yes, I could have found a defunct brewery. At least they're still open.
I was waiting for Iron Triangle. Rodman's.
Give it a few weeks. It's got to fall out of your head first, and then I'll bring it back.
All right. Their most popular beer is Gold Digger IPA on Untapped with 6,000 ratings.
It's a 3.7.
Yeah. That's a small brewery.
I said nothing of the quality or how big they were.
You did not.
So basically, you went through a list and said, "Oh, I could draw that."
Yes. I was like, well, again, it's a very specific drawing. As like, I think people are going to get the Auburn logo because I figure definitely between at least Adam and Jason, they know college sports well enough. So
Obviously, Nikki, too.
Yeah, I got the Auburn part. I was
Yeah,
just
that was
trying to figure out
easy.
how the rest worked.
I had the Ale House, and that's it.
I was ready to say Beer House.
So
But-
was I.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Moving into the final round, Jason has 1 point, Adam has no points, and Nikki and Eric have 3 points. This final drawing is worth 3 points. So if Adam gets it, we'll have a draw off or something. I don't know. I'll just draw something off the top of my head. But here we go with our final drawing of the evening. And again, it doesn't... I mean, it is beer related, but...
Is this a brewery or is this just random anything?
Just a random anything.
Okay. Homer Simpson.
Incorrect.
A decent Homer.
No, that's correct.
Yeah.
Are you looking at this? Oh, you put glasses on it. You changed it audible when I wasn't looking.
Is that a Flanders?
I'm going to need you to be more specific. And
Flanders
you're
Red.
incorrect.
Flanders beer?
Well, no,
Red
you're-
Flanders.
You can't... You're already out of it, Adam. You're already...
Am I back in yet or no?
No, Nikki and Eric haven't guessed.
We kind of guess.
I kind of guessed.
What did you guess?
I said a Flanders Red.
That's where I was going to go too. That's
Yeah, I mean, it's right.
To be fair,
Were we supposed to guess wrong answers on this?
No, it's just there was a lot of yelling out and there was a lot of Adam yelling out, but yeah,
sorry. I yelled Flanders Red Ale
yes,
I-
that it.
right after Adam yelled Flanders and you said be more specific. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
I just watched Brews Brothers and that's what Truffle guessed.
Fuck Truffle.
So that's why it was on my mind of him guessing Flanders Red.
yeah. I mean, that was the connection. That it was a part of Brews Brothers. So
So it pays to procrastinate and wait until the day of to watch
Yeah.
episode 5 also.
right, it pays to pay attention to that shitty show because I may do something shitty about it. But yeah, with that, Jason has been dethroned.
Oof.
It's been a good week.
Did you-
Congratulations to our new champion.
Congratulations, Jason.
Jason, you did your best. You weren't shut out,
Good game.
Yeah.
unlike some other people.
Hey, I haven't seen you score a single point yet, buddy.
I've scored them all. See, I put them in.
Next week, Adam should draw and Steve should play.
Ooh, I like that.
I do not.
I award you no
What's
points,
this?
and may God have mercy on your soul.
What's this negative point bullshit?
Watch the attitude.
Oh, is that the game we're playing now?
Watch the attitude, mister. You're going to start off next week behind.
This is going to be the most random, obscure thing, and I'm sure no one is going to answer yes to this. Did anybody catch the Tonight Show after the final episode of Cheers back in 1993?
No.
No.
Okay. I only bring this up because I had taped it along with the Cheers episode so I could watch it as many times as I wanted to. But they played a game, and they were all hammered in the bar on the Tonight Show, and they kept giving each other negative points. Like, they'd flip over the scorecard when the other wasn't looking. And for whatever reason, this drawing with Red Ned Flanders and the -1 reminded me of that.
Yeah, it's always weird what'll trigger a thought in your brain.
This moment of obscurity brought to you by Killer Diller from Spoonwood Brewing.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Spoonwood.
Hell yeah.
You can sponsor us. Contact us at Hop Nation USA.
So with that in mind, I'd like to thank everybody for coming on again and participating. Nikki and Eric, you are welcome to come back and defend your crown next week.
All right. You let us know when.
Yeah.
It'll probably be
We'll
Wednesday.
have another 12% stout.
Right on.
Yeah. Keep them Star Wars quiz questions coming. We'll be
Yeah.
ready.
And hopefully by next week, Adam will improve his attitude to improve his score.
I think he's
Oh,
locked
really?
in. He's happy with the balance that he's struck. I can tell.
I'm just happy to be here.
Fair enough. Well, thanks again, everybody. We'll be back next week with more drawings and more drinking and more obscure beer references. And who knows what else. Goodbye.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.